Welcome back to the Donghua family channel. If this is your first time on the channel, please give us a like and subscribe. The content we create is very meticulous and carefully prepared to help you better understand the shows you're interested in. We look forward to your feedback if there are any shortcomings. At the end of episode 159, Xiaoyan displayed an unstoppable, overwhelming power. He took the life of the Soul Hall's 9th Heavenly Sovereign in an instant, an attack that not even the 4th Heavenly Sovereign could block. Not only that, in his fury, Xiaoyan nearly took the 4th Heavenly Sovereign's life as well. Fortunately, the latter managed to flee in a panic, and the fierce battle thus concluded amidst the terror of the enemy and the pride of the Yan Alliance. Some time later, at the Black Yellow Fortress, where the Yan Alliance is stationed, everything had been fully restored after the Great War. The scars of battle had been erased, replaced by a more vibrant vitality than ever before. The place quickly returned to its usual bustling prosperity, with an endless stream of merchant ships coming and going, making the city incredibly lively. The fame of Alliance leader Xiaoyan echoed everywhere, becoming a source of pride and the strongest guarantee for the entire region's safety. At this moment, atop the windswept city wall, the two brothers Xiao Ding and Xiao Li were talking, their eyes still holding a trace of pride from the recent battle. Just then, Xiaoyan approached. Suddenly, the clan emblem on his forehead flared to life, and a warm yet ancient stream of energy flowed through his body, causing Xiaoyan to stop in his tracks. Seeing the astonished expressions on his two older brothers' faces, Xiaoyan didn't hide anything and recounted his encounter with a Xiao clan ancestor and how he had been passed down the final bloodline. After hearing this, Xiao Ding and Xiao Li silently nodded. Xiao Ding said emotionally, "I never thought our Xiao clan still had such a background. Third brother, you have suffered greatly these past few years." However, with his sharp intellect, Xiao Ding immediately raised a question. The Xiao clan's bloodline has long since dried up. Why does the Soul Hall still pay so much attention to us? I'm also not sure what kind of tricks the Soul Hall is up to. Xiaoyan replied, then took out a secret technique scroll and handed it to his second brother. Second brother, this is the Skyfire 3 mysterious change. Cultivate it and then pass it on to the elite members of our clan. We must become stronger on our own. After Xiao Li carefully stored the scroll, Xiaoyan looked at his two brothers and said in a low voice, "The Yan Alliance is stable now. In 2 days, I will return to the Central Plains." Although they were a bit surprised by his haste, upon hearing Xiaoyan explain that the Yan Alliance and the Falling Star Pavilion were connected by a spatial wormhole for easy travel, both Xiao Ding and Xiao Li smiled in reassurance. The three brothers' conversation was interrupted by someone arriving with a report. It was unclear what was said, but Xiao Ding's brow suddenly furrowed, his eyes filled with doubt. Meanwhile, in the pill hall, the atmosphere was extremely tense. Gu He and Fa Ma were in a discussion with two other 7th-grade alchemists. It seemed that Xiaoyan's return and his previous display of authority had infringed upon the interests and power of a few individuals. An old man named Lu Chang, who always considered himself highly meritorious, spoke with dissatisfaction. "Hall Master Gu, you need to make it clear to the Alliance leader. The pill hall has its own rules, unlike other places. If he meddles, it will only make things more chaotic." Fa Ma immediately retorted, "The Alliance leader is an 8th-grade alchemist himself, not an outsider." So, what if he's 8th grade? The pill hall today is incredibly complex. Could the Alliance leader, having just returned, possibly know more than us, the ones who built it from the ground up? Lu Chang stubbornly insisted. Gu He slammed the table, giving a decisive order. "Enough. Tomorrow, the Alliance leader will publicly refine an 8th-grade pill. No matter what, all of you must be present. This is an order." Hearing this, Lu Chang and Wu Zhen's faces darkened. They left in a huff, already harboring other plans in their hearts. The next day, in the central square where many members of the pill hall had gathered, a massive medicinal cauldron stood at the center. When everyone had arrived, Xiaoyan appeared. After receiving salutes from the crowd, he announced, "Today, I will begin the refinement of an 8th-grade pill. All of you, observe carefully. This will be of great benefit to you in the future." Just as he finished speaking, a provocative voice came from a distance. "We're a step late, almost missed the chance to witness the Alliance leader's pill refinement." It was Lu Chang and Wu Zhen, approaching together with arrogant expressions. Xiaoyan merely gave them a cold glance. "Since you're here, take a seat below." With that, he wasted no more time. With a wave of his hand, a fused heavenly flame roared into the cauldron. At the same time, a vast, ocean-like spiritual pressure emanated from Xiaoyan, causing the entire space to feel as if it had frozen solid. Everyone present felt a heavy pressure as if a mountain was crushing them, some even struggling to stand. Lu Chang and Wu Zhen, who had been smug moments before, their faces immediately turned pale. They had to hastily use all of their spiritual power and flames just to barely withstand it. Both stared at Xiao Yan in horror, a bad premonition rising in their hearts. As time passed, Xiao Yan's hands moved, creating countless afterimages, controlling the flame with a skill so masterful it bordered on perfection. One by one, precious medicinal ingredients were thrown in, purified, and dissolved, gradually condensing into a spherical pill. Without any delay, Xiao Yan increased the intensity of the fire. And then, the moment everyone had been waiting for arrived. A dazzling light burst forth from within the cauldron. Xiao Yan shouted, "Pill, arise." A beam of light resembling a green dragon shot out from the cauldron straight into the sky. The heavens and earth trembled as five-colored pill lightning appeared, swirling in the sky with a destructive might. This sight left everyone, especially Lu Chong and Wu Zhen, utterly terrified. Facing the lightning tribulation, Xiao Yan calmly waved his hand, sending the sky demon puppet to meet it. After a world-shaking explosion, the phenomenon ended, and Xiao Yan calmly retrieved the newly formed 8th grade pill, its fragrance spreading throughout the square. After storing the pill, Xiao Yan coldly stepped to the center, his voice booming like thunder. Gathering the pill hall here today, pill refinement was only the first reason. Recently, some individuals have acted out of self-interest, causing internal discord. This crime is great. I have here a list with full names and offenses. Listen carefully. First, Hugu, for delaying the transport of medicinal pills, leading to the deaths of several hundred Yen Alliance brothers. Second, Xia Yanming, for secretly embezzling medicinal ingredients and injuring the one who reported him instead of admitting his crime. Elders Lu Chong and Wu Zhen, for secretly selling the Yen Alliance's medicinal pills for personal gain. All of these crimes will be dealt with according to the rules of the Yen Alliance, with no exceptions. Hearing this, Lu Chong and Wu Zhen shot to their feet, snarling, "Alliance leader, the pill hall's development to this day is all thanks to our efforts. Are you trying to discard us after we've served our purpose? Your merits are not enough to atone for your crimes. Anyone who violates the rules must be severely punished." Xiao Yan retorted without hesitation. "Shameless. Who wants this elder position anyway? I quit. Is there anyone here willing to leave with us?" A few of their confidants immediately stepped out to stand behind them. The two leaders smirked and said, "Alliance leader, if this place won't keep us, another will. Farewell." At this moment, Xiao Yan turned to Kai Lin. "Kai Lin, how should we deal with traitors to the Yen Alliance?" Kai Lin smirked, her reply utterly chilling. "Show no mercy." Her ice-cold declaration made the group of defectors freeze in their tracks. They furiously shouted, "Does the Yen Alliance dare to kill us all in front of so many people? To commit a crime and still act so brazenly, you truly have no regard for the Yen Alliance." As Xiao Yan finished speaking, Kai Lin gave a cold command, "Seize them." Instantly, the Yen Alliance experts who had been lying in wait charged forward. Lu Chong and Wu Zhen roared, their doqi erupting to knock a few people back as they transformed into two streaks of light, attempting to flee. But Xiao Yan simply raised a hand and clenched his fist. The space around them immediately shattered, causing both of them to fall to the ground, unable to move. Only then did Lu Chong feel true fear, stammering and begging, "Alliance leader, please spare our lives. We promise to serve the Yen Alliance with all our hearts in the future. The Yen Alliance has an iron law, and it will not change for anyone." As soon as he spoke, the law enforcement team dragged the entire group away to be executed, their screams for mercy echoing behind them. When it was over, Xiao Yan turned to Gu He. "As the hall master, you also bear responsibility. From now on, you will be the vice hall master. Master Fa Ma will be the new hall master." No one dared to object to this decision. After the punishment, Xiao Yan took out another scroll and said, "Where there is punishment, there must also be reward." This is an ancient soul cultivation technique that can help an alchemist break through to the 8th grade. Anyone who makes significant contributions to the Yen Alliance will be allowed to study it. These words sent a shockwave through all the alchemists present, their eyes filled with a mixture of desire and awe. Even Fa Ma and Gu He handled the scroll as if it were a priceless treasure. Later, in a secluded spot, Xiao Yan met with Kai Lin, who was holding Xiao Xiao. Kai Lin asked, "Is this one water pill really suitable for Xiao Xiao?" "Yes," Xiao Yan replied. "As she grows up, its medicinal power will gradually refine her body, making it perfect." Hearing this, Kai Lin gave the pill to Xiao Xiao. The medicinal power quickly took effect, causing the little girl to grow tired and fall asleep. Looking at his daughter in his arms, Xiao Yan smiled gently and said, "This is a sign that the medicinal power is spreading. She'll be fine when she wakes up." "Oh, right, First Brother said we should hold a simple wedding. What do you think?" Hearing Xiao Yan's unexpected proposal, Kai Lin's body trembled slightly. She looked deeply into his eyes, her usual coldness melting away, replaced by an indescribable complexity. Before she could answer, Xiaoyan proactively wrapped his arms around her and pulled her into a tight embrace as they both lost themselves in a heart-stopping moment of happiness. And that's where episode 160 comes to a close. How will Xiaoyan and Kai Lin's wedding unfold? What other exciting developments await? Let's look forward to episode 161, and don't forget to follow the Donghua family channel so you don't miss out. Goodbye and see you again.